Welcome. So in this video I want to talk about conversations. Okay, so how do you carry conversations to booking an appointment with someone, right? So I've been a setter for a really long time. I've sent obnoxiously weird number of messages, and I've had hundreds of conversations with many people. I've led setting teams, I have talked with many setters, I've hired them, all of that, and I've come down to this template right over here. And I won't lie, I want people to kind of like I want a different kind of video this time, because usually what I'll do is just read off, but then I've got some points over here that I'll just talk through, because there's just so much to talk about in each one of them. So let's get started. Let's talk about some conversations, right? So opening message. So there are only like 1, 2, 3 segments to this, more or less, right? So opening message, hyper personalized or generic. So what I have seen work the best is in terms of volume. In terms of ratios, this works pretty well. In terms of volume, this works pretty well, because when you have a hyper personalized message sending format where you research about this person, look at what they have been doing for the last 3 years and all of that stuff, kind of like a networking approach, if you will. And once you do all of that, you cannot do it on like a volume. You cannot have like 100 personal messages, because you only have so many hours every single day. So this takes a lot of time, but the ratios on in terms of how many messages you send to how many appointments you book is pretty good. It's pretty decent, which is why I included it over here. So the best thing about this one, hyper personalized, is that you get a lot of people responding to you, way more than for the generic one. So generic one is led by the offer. So I call it generic because many people have like the same offer. So led by the offer, and this could be not the sales offer, but it could be any sort of front-end offer. It could even be an invite to your community, right? As long as they're getting closer to you, as long as they're getting closer to your ecosystem, it counts as one data point, okay, towards getting someone closer to you, right? So I believe as long as you don't have like a really generic, really like the most general predictable offer, like, oh, we help you book 30-60 appointments every single month, whatever, then it's not gonna work, unfortunately, because in the market everybody has it. In the DMs I probably have, I don't even have an agency, and so many people are sending me those messages. So yeah, maybe don't go for this kind of way. Try to figure out some other way to do it when you have like a generic offer, or if you have a really good presence on the internet, when you have a lot of followers and all of that, then even leading by the offer wouldn't really kill you. So carrying the conversation, this is so important. This is that you won't even get over here at pitch and call with anybody if you don't know how to carry a conversation. This is one of the most important things over here. So try and find the issue in the way that they're doing. Spot an opportunity for improvement and help them out. Introduce a call as a way to help them even more. So try and find the issue in the way that they're currently doing. So essentially what this means is you try to question them about what they're currently doing, right? You just be like, hey, are you making X, Y, and Z content? How's it going for you? All of that stuff. Then you spot an opportunity. I should have spelled it correctly. How do you spell opportunity, guys? I don't even know, but whatever. So spot an opportunity for improvement and then help them out with that, right? So what I do is essentially question them. So first of all, you have to have the conversation either from the founder that you're working with, or you are the founder essentially. If you know the pain points that you want to talk about in the conversation, then just map out in your head how you want to carry the conversation. Many people just see the response and then just send some other random message, and the conversation is just long for no reason. Make it concise, have like a flow for it, like know what you want to talk about. When you know what you want to talk about, everything is just so much simpler, everything is so much shorter. So spot an opportunity for improvement and help them out. So this is where you are trying to get a problem out of their mouth, right? You're just trying to be like, what are you struggling with? Okay, you're struggling with this, and we have got this, X, Y, and Z, whatever, and can we help you out with that? Can we show you how we do this? This is also how sales calls work. And then introduce a call or give them some sort of PDF, give them some advice, whatever, right? So if you don't have, okay, if you don't know the issue that they're facing, then you can't solve the problem, right? This really gets under my nerve because everybody does this wrong, right? Just being able to spot that opportunity is like 60% of the work done. You already know this person is struggling. The only way, the next step is just to like solve that issue. So spot an opportunity and help them out. Just be like, hey, we have got this consultation call, whatever, right? So I'll talk about pitching the call in a second. So introduce a call as a way to help them out even more. So yeah, let them know that we have got this and that, and then go towards the booking the call. But another thing that I do currently, if you've watched my previous video, go watch it. I've got a flow chart over there. Can I share it with you guys? I don't know. I don't even remember the name of the website that I had the flow that day. That's so funny. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. We are lucky today. So over here, if you're carrying conversation, if you are trying to get new members into your community, this is how you do it. You join a community, right? You have a conversation with them. This can be led by generic opening messages over here. Over here you can just lead it by the offer. No one really cares because it's like you're asking for nothing, right? You're essentially just being like, hey, join the community. So when you send this, usually they're just going to be, okay, this opening message for your okay, let me just write this stuff down. So this is how you want your generic opening message to be like if you're trying to get people into your community, right? Hey, X, Y, and Z. You say, and then create some sort of context. I saw the message, or I saw your latest video on my feed. I just probably put a full stop over there. We help out coaches book more appointments or close more deals. We help close more deals, and so this is your offer, and then you have to talk about what you want to do with them. So I'm reaching out. We recently created this community to help coaches with this. We got some people in there helping out, or we got some X, Y, and Z. Why am I making it specific? We got X, Y, and Z resource. Obviously this is kind of long and you don't want it to be this long. It depends on like the offer and everything again, and what can you give to other people. So the general breakdown is to mention about the name, and then to have like a context, and then what is your offer, what do you do, right? And or what I usually do is put this, we recently created a community to like up there, and then I'm like, we recently created a community to help coaches to with closing more deals, and this community has X, Y, and Z. So we've got this resource, we've got these kinds of people, maybe they can help you out, whatever. And this is like the least resistance to get everybody in. And then they join, and then you have a conversation personally, and then you just convert them. So this is the coolest part, pitching the call. So you know about their problem now, you know what they need and what they could need. Now the next step is to get them on a call. So there are a lot of things that you can do, and okay, this is so important. Be elegant and effortless. previously what I mentioned, just be really effortless, okay? With every question that you're asking them or whatever that you're talking with them, just know what you want to talk about. Just know what kind of questions are the important ones. Get all of the fluff out. I see so many people just asking ridiculously simple and boring, lame, repetitive, all of those kinds of questions, and they're completely useless, right? What you have to make sure to do is to keep it elegant. Don't have hopes in. Some people even introduce the whole program. Some people are like, we've got this X, Y, and Z. Bro, you haven't even qualified them. You don't even know if this person is the right fit. You just know this much about them. So with whatever that you know, you have to make a decision of getting them on the call, right? Okay, make it worth the time and valuable enough for them to remember about it. Yeah, this is really important. You say, oh, we'll give you a walkthrough over how you can solve the problem. We can give you some consultation calls. We've got some free coaching for this week. We're giving out this stuff. Are you interested in opting in? This step is really, you see how similar this is to the community way of doing it. You see how similar that is? Because all that you're trying to have is least amount of resistance to get them to take a step towards you, right? Or making it as easy for them to move towards the goal that they want to get to. The flow, what will it be? So the flow, what will it be? What would the call be about? Then them accepting, like, okay, sure, let's have it. Then you ask them, when would you want this stuff to be? When would you want it to be this week? Would Friday work? Would Friday evening work? And they're like, yes, or whatever. Then send the link and follow up till they book it. Alright, so this was a pretty long one. I will do a better breakdown. I'll probably talk even more about each one of these things. And thank you for tuning in, and let's get it. See you guys.